Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Let me just burn some of this Santo Polo to send you guys some blessings. Hope everyone's trying to keep their energies high, because the energies outside is a bit wild. Peace, love, light, abundance, health. Alright guys, so this video is called trauma bonding. As you know, everyone at some point in life experienced some sort of trauma, whether it's a breakup, childhood trauma, just trauma in general. So it could be physical trauma. So at some point in life, you experience some kind of trauma. Mine is talking about past trauma, like childhood trauma. But yeah, I'm just gonna start, let's get to it anyway, because I know a lot of people can relate to this as well. So this is one of the videos where when you're in it, you won't notice that you're in it, should I say, until you kind of either want to grow or change, should I say. So like I was saying, it's called trauma bonding. All right, so let's get to it anyway. So this stems from past trauma. So the trauma bonds can be linked with people that's on the same kind of vibration, or same kind of have similar kind of trauma that you've had, should I say. So I don't know, for example, let me just get to it anyway. From like, there's different kind of trauma bonds, should I say. Some of mine were addictions and being attracted to people with this kind of same mental health as same mental health kind of issues, like having depression and anxiety and some stuff like that. And so yeah, let me just get to it anyway. So with the addiction, should I say, obviously being what's the word, wanting to be outside more than at home, should I say. Yeah, should I say, okay, back in the day, roadman or whatever, because I didn't like being at home, I was more outside on the road, should I say. So because for certain reasons, I always had weed in it, yeah, for certain reasons. So me, because I was more like the instigator, should I say, so I always had weed. So everyone that was around me, I was getting them to smoke weed, should I say, because I was suppressing shit that I was going through. So I had my fucking spliff rolled for the morning the night before and shit like that. So from that, people start kind of gravitating towards you, because either they got not addictions, or kind of at the same kind of place that you're at. So with the weed, I'm smoking weed, everyone around me is smoking weed, and that's kind of not like, yes, it is part of being a teen, of smoking weed or whatever, but mine was more kind of suppressing shit and not wanting to deal with shit, should I say. So there was that. So people start gravitating towards you for them kind of reasons, should I say. And then obviously, because I was on the road as well, started getting pulled into doing road shit, innit? Like, if you've been on road, you know how road is, innit? So then there's that. And so you still got so you got the dealing with the addiction side, and then dealing with the road side of shit, should I say. And on the road side of shit, people still got the same kind of trauma as you have, to a certain degree, not having enough, wanting to get it. So man's got to go and get it, innit? So you get kind of caught up and lost in that to a certain degree. Thankfully, I had my son at 18, so that kind of changed that path for me, because that path was if I would have stayed on that path, it was getting wild. Yeah, it was getting wild. And if you've seen the youth now, the road youth now, yeah, they're wild. So so there's that coming off the road kind of thing. But some people not judging anyone. I'm just throwing this out there. Some people love road, and that's all they're gonna be and all they know. Unless you want to change and grow, or something really dramatic happens, then some people that's all they're gonna be. And I'm not judging anyone. And for like, this is another example. I'm gonna say like hoes, yeah, hoes. There's always like in a group of hoes, you've always got one main hoe who's like the leader in it, yeah, who will tell the rest of them that what they're doing is okay to a certain degree. But the leader is the one with the most trauma, should I say, and the others have kind of just gravitated towards her, should I say. Not judging anyone because everyone's got their own problems and shit. I ain't fucking perfect anyway. So there's that. And like I was saying, with the addiction side of it as well, when I stopped smoking weed, I started drinking more. So when I started drinking more, I started attracting people that used to like to drink and was in same similar places as me. Once again, trying to avoid trying to escape reality, should I say. So yeah, then I got caught up in not caught up in the drinking because I was like the instigator in it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love a drink in it. I used to love a drink, like rum on the rocks, Ray and Nephews. Man will always have something in it. So then that happens, and then people start gravitating towards you that like to drink. And I'm drinking daily anyway, so man's attracting them people that like to drink more and more and more and more and more. So then get kind of caught up in another little cycle of obviously people got their kind of trauma and stuff that's going on, and they're kind of in the same vibration, same energy field, not energy field, same place as you're at the moment. Well, I statements. So then after that, the drinking, obviously I had to go to detox because like yeah, that just weren't working for me. Then part, like if you know innit, like I know self innit, yeah, and knowledge of self is really key if you're on healing. So like me being drinking all day, every day and all that, I know that's not good for me, innit? And I know where that's gonna lead. Because man knows certain people out there now that went detox with man and they're worse. If they like, but not judging, everyone's got their own path and everyone's got their own lessons. So when you want to heal and grow and change, that's when you step up and say like, nah, this ain't working for me, innit? Like man's gotta start making little changes in it and start putting boundaries in place and start having self-discipline and got to find that willpower within you, man, because yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it's wild, man. Yeah, it's wild, but like, no judging, man, because I ain't shit. I'm just trying to be the best person that I can be from my past experience and not let the past get the better of me, man. So then there's the addiction side of it, alcohol, weed, should I say, and then also after that, when I'm sober now, like I still smoke weed now and again or whatever, but not how I used to, like daily. So after that, started getting depressed, anxiety and shit started coming up for me. Doctors say I've got ADHD or whatever. Okay, that's cool. But then I start randomly again attracting people with mental health issues. Yeah, like it's wild. So then, cause I'm kind of trying to find myself, being sober or whatever, I'm just attracting people that's got mental health issues and dealing with their own shit, and I'm dealing with my own shit. So it's, in a way, it's like they've got their trauma, I've got my trauma, and we're still gravitating towards each other once again. It's so weird. Like the vibration is mad. So then there's that. There's lessons in that as well. So yeah, having people with mental health gravitate towards me as well. So then had to kind of not sort that out, but take a step back and evaluate certain situations or whatever. And then yeah, like I was saying, there when at that point in time, people will have certain they'll be at certain points in their journey as you are. So they're kind of like, oh yeah, they're your best friend, they're your crutch or whatever. You're always hanging out, your besties or whatever. But then as soon as you take the substance away, i.e. for me, weed or alcohol, man saw people in a different light. Like when man didn't want to party no more, people weren't round to party. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you say, and I used to, listen, man would have took a bullet for some man, you know. Man would have got chefed up for some man. And then when man stopped smoking and stopped drinking, bruv, you see the party had disappeared, star. People ain't there for you, you know. Some people think that some people are your friends and some people ain't your friends. And another thing, some people want to keep you stuck as well. So for me, there were certain people that be like, oh yeah, can we get a draw? Can we get a draw? Can we do this? Can we do that? Or can we get alcohol? Can we do this? Can we do that? And it's like, bruv, like, man already told you, man's trying to stop that, innit? And some people just want to keep that going, innit? Because that's all they know. And that's, I'm not saying that's their life path, innit? Unless they find the inner strength to stop that, that's how they're going to go out, innit? So yeah, some people try to keep you stuck. And in a way, some of them are trying to keep you stuck in a low vibration because they know they can't rise up or can't find their way out or how to deal with where they're at. Or haven't got a good support network or people to lean on and be real. Like, yeah, listen, I've got a problem, innit? The main thing is about owning it. If you've got a problem, you need to own that shit. Say, yes, I am depressed. I have got a drinking problem. I have got a smoking problem. I am addicted to nicotine. And then you can start healing. And once you acknowledge it, then you can start putting things in place to start dealing with it, innit? But if you're still in denial about it, then you're just going to be in that cycle for a very long time. And I learned that from being on my alcohol course, man. But another thing is when I was meditating, this will come to me anyway. Just remember this, guys, yeah? Some people want to see you doing good, but never better than them. Just remember that, innit? So when you're trying to sort your life out and all that, some people's life that's how it's going to stay, innit? Unless they make some serious changes and put boundaries in place. But some people might just throw shit at you to keep you stuck and stay where you're at because you're their party buddy. Like if you was drinking every day, for me, they always want to link, man, cool man will knock on my door and that. But as soon as man said, yeah, nah, bro, man ain't drinking, you know, man don't hear from man. So just watch for that. Some people want to see you do good, but never better than them, innit? Yeah, just remember that, guys. And yeah, like I was saying, yeah, when you start healing, you start seeing people falling away or people trying to sabotage your shit on the journey. Oh yeah, no, like I was saying before, people will want to keep the party going. Oh yeah, can we get another drink? After you told them, you know, trying to fix up, or if you've got mental health problems, not mental health problems, but say for instance you're feeling depressed and down or got anxiety, why would people want to fuel that? Like, yeah, let's get a drink. If you're not feeling the best, why are you going to get a drink if you're feeling shit? Because drink is going to make you feel temporarily good, but then once you got to deal with the shit the next day that you're already dealing with, it's just going to make it worse, innit? And especially if you're hanging and that. Yeah, man's been there, it's wild. So yeah, some people, when you start healing, people just start falling away. And then that's when you start needing to make a good network of friends who, not necessarily sober, but who just got your best interest at heart. Because some people ain't got your best interest at heart, man. And some from the trauma bonds, some of them are life lessons for some people. Like for me, like mine was setting boundaries and willpower. Because I got strong willpower, but it was a test. Some of them lessons are tests, like addictions. Like, it's all a test of the mind, innit? And if you're weak-minded, you just let them... People just be drinking fucking for years and not budging, like, thinking it's alright. But really, alcohol is a poison, innit? So you're poisoning yourself by drinking alcohol. Weed is a herb, so you're going to be self-medicating, but it does less damage to you than alcohol will. And alcohol gives you a full sense of confidence. Like when man was drinking, man, yeah, man's this and man's bad and that, but as soon as you take that away, I'm still the same, but man ain't as confident, innit? Like if you put me in a crowd, I'm still me, innit? I'm not the crowd, if that makes sense. Man's a part of the crowd, but I'm me, innit? So some of them pass the trauma bonds, some of them have got life lessons in it, and some people just ain't ready to heal, you know? And some of them traumas are deep, like if you've been abused, raped, domestic violence, some of them lessons abandoned or rejected. For me, some of them lessons are deep and they cut and they fucking hurt. The healing journey is not for everyone, man. If you're on the healing journey, that's why some people drink and do drugs and stuff, because the healing journey, it is painful, man. Yeah, because I've been in some pain even, but I can see the flip side. Since I'm on the healing journey, being in the pain of blocking out and not feeling, and then feeling and healing, it's like yin and yang in it. There's pain in both, but once you heal without the substance, you can heal and move on. But you can't heal in using the substances because you're not healing, you're not feeling. And feeling is healing. Like I keep saying, that's gonna be my little mantra, you know. No, I'm gonna keep using that for people. Oh yeah, like I was saying, some of them are life lessons, and some of the people are lessons in the trauma themselves. Like you might need to set boundaries with seeing certain people because certain people ain't good for you. They're trying to keep you stuck where you're at. So setting boundaries with people is good as well. And most people with trauma and addictions have a strong yeah, we don't usually have boundaries, or we have low self-esteem issues and confidence issues. So them three things, if someone's more, not dominant, should I say, yeah, maybe more dominant, they can kind of persuade you, yeah, let's get a drink, yeah, all right, cool, when really deep down man's like, nah, I don't want that, innit? So yeah, you can get swayed in it, but it's about setting boundaries with certain people as well, and knowing your self-worth, man. But it takes time, man. It takes time. But also with the also in this situation as well with healing and trauma bonds, you get some people that would just want to play victim. Some people will just want to play victim, and some people don't want to heal, and they like the attention from playing the victim. But then, if you're you want to heal, you gotta own your shit and become the victor. Say, okay, yeah, that did happen. I'm not gonna let it stop me, and I got to find ways to rise above it. Should I say, man? And then also with trauma bonds, you can attract certain relationships as well. So I don't know, say for instance you're feeling like there's a triangle: victim, rescuer, and something else, predator, I think. And if you're feeling victimized, you'll attract a carer, and then sometimes they can overcare for you, so that stunts your growth as well. So yeah, you have to check out that little triangle, guys. But yeah, that's about trauma bonds, man. Yeah, and it's all about healing anyway, man. And everyone's got past trauma that they're dealing with. So yeah, try to be kind with people because everyone's got trauma, man, and everyone's been through shit or going through shit. So be kind to people, man. But if you like the video, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell thingy so when I do another video, you can be informed. And yeah, man, make sure you're taking care of yourself because the energy is mad out there anyway, man. Peace, love, and light, guys.